me click. Fearless.
So in 1985, it was renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show. In 1993, she interviewed Michael Jackson, and 100 million people watched the program. Last year, she earned $260 million. In 1998, Oprah started the charity Oprah's Angel Network. This helps poor children all over the world. In 2007, she opened a special school in South Africa, the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls. She says, "When I was a kid, we were poor, and we didn't have much money. So what did I do? I studied hard." There are 152 girls at the school. Oprah calls them her daughters, the children she didn't have in real life.
Listen and practice.
Help for refugees. Some emergencies are because of a natural disaster like a tsunami or an earthquake. Others are because of something that people do, like fighting in a war. In emergencies, people need help very quickly. People become refugees when they have to leave their home in an emergency or when their home is lost. There are millions of refugees in the world. Most refugees have had frightening experiences. They have often lost everything: their home, their job, and their school. Maybe they have lost people in their family, too. They often live in refugee camps, special places where refugees can live and be safe.
Listen and practice.
Refugees try to help themselves, but this can be very difficult. They usually need help from others, too. Refugees need food, water, and somewhere to live. They also need to see a doctor if they have been hurt or if they are sick. Sometimes a country's government cares for refugees. International organizations like the United Nations usually help too. Charities are also important. Some charities help to build refugee camps and to give refugees food and clothes. Other charities help people who are hurt or sick. Charities also help refugees to go back to their home when it's safe.
Listen and practice.
I'm a flight attendant. Many people think it's a boring job, but I love it. I get to travel all over the world, and I meet lots of interesting people. I like that. The job is pretty easy, really. We don't work non-stop for the whole flight. We have plenty of time to sit down and take a break. On long flights, we can even take a nap. Also, the money is very good because all our expenses are paid when we're working.
Listen and practice.
There's a new Chinese restaurant just 5 minutes from my house. It's a very simple place. A little boring inside, actually. Just a few tables in an empty room.
One of the most popular university subjects is law. Professors need to know a lot about their subject so that they can help students to do well and get better jobs through life. One of the biggest universities is Indira Gandhi National Open University in India. It has about 2 million students.
Listen and practice.
Volunteer teachers. All around the world, there are volunteer teachers. Doing voluntary work is a wonderful way to see new places and meet new people. Volunteers also help many children and adults to learn information that can help them through their life. Volunteer teachers work in different ways. Some volunteers move to another country to teach there for a few months or years. Others stay in their own country. Maybe they go to a school for just 1 or 2 hours a week to help young children with subjects like reading and mathematics. Maybe they teach their country's language, for example, French, Spanish, or English, to people who move there from another country. Education doesn't stop after college or university. Trainers teach workers new information, for example, information technology or a new language, to help them to do their job better. Education really is for life.
Listen and practice.
Growing food. Some people are lucky because they have many different types of food to eat. In other places, people can't always grow or buy all the food that they need. Many people work to try to provide food for everyone. Healthy food helps people to stay well because it has lots of important nutrients. When people grow food, they help themselves and other people too. Some people have a garden or other land where they can grow fruit and vegetables for family and friends. Maybe they can't provide all the food that they all need, but they can help. Farmers grow most of the food that people eat. In Asia, farmers grow a lot of rice, and in Europe, they grow a lot of wheat. In North America, farmers grow a lot of corn. Farmers also grow vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and onions, and fruits like apples, oranges, and bananas. Some farmers raise animals so that people can eat meat like chicken and beef.
Listen and practice.
Not enough food. People in some parts of the world have as much food as they need to be healthy. People in other parts of the world don't have enough to eat, and sometimes they are so hungry that they can die. In some places, people can't grow crops because the weather is too hot and dry or too wet. This often means that they don't have enough to eat. Sometimes, people can't buy food because of a war or a natural disaster like a bad storm. Maybe food is too expensive and people don't have enough money to feed themselves and their families. Around the world, more than 1 billion people don't have enough food. Without food and water, people can die after only 4 weeks.
Listen and practice.
Helping hungry people. Many people work to help others who don't have enough food. Some charities give people seeds so that they can grow food. Experienced farmers teach other farmers how to grow the strongest, healthiest crops, like corn or sugar cane.